All right, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Happerkamp. I'm the designer and creator of Play Action Football. In this game, we're going to finish up the game between the 2007 Tennessee Titans and the 2007 Indianapolis Colts. This is being played at the RCA Dome in 2007. So there's no weather adjustments to be made. Tennessee is a -1 to the Indianapolis defense, and Indianapolis, even though they're a +2 on offense, the Tennessee defense is a -2, led by Kyle Vanden Bosch and Albert Hainsworth, also Bullock in the secondary as well. So the game right now, as it stands at halftime, is at 23-9. Tennessee is going to be getting the ball back. Indianapolis is in the lead. They scored on an 11-yard TD pass with under a minute left to play at half, and that pushed the lead up to 14 points. We've had 3 field goals apiece for each team, all from deep, so 3 40-plus yard field goals for Tennessee, and 3 50-plus yard field goals, I believe, for Tennessee, Indianapolis with 3, Tennessee with 3. Sorry about that. And yeah, let's get this one kicked off. It's going to be, I'm going to add a third D10 die here, and this is just going to be our player finder die. That way I don't have to keep rolling these D10s all the time. So let's get started with the kickoff, and it will be the white die is going to be Indianapolis, the blue die is going to be Tennessee. So Indianapolis is kicking off from their own 35. This is going to be 66 yards plus 3, so 69 yards. That's 4 yards deep in the end zone. We're just going to leave that be and take the touchback and start at the 25. Now I'm going to start calling plays for Tennessee. So I can leave that die out and just roll these. I'm going to see if I can bring these guys back against the Indianapolis defense. Now, Indianapolis runs a 4-3. The strength of the 4-3 defense is going to be against the inside run and the outside run, the short pass, and a draw play. So Tennessee is going to have to come out throwing the ball a little bit more than they have. 16 pass attempts to 10 rushing attempts. So they have been throwing the ball. Vince Young, though, has missed on 3 of his last 5 passes, 4 of his last 7, 5 of his last 9. So he's been a little bit all over the place. He's about 50% right now, a little bit more than 50%. So we're hoping that Young can make some plays here. So we're gonna start out with a deep shot. We're just gonna take a chance, see if we can get them into this game. And on first down, it'll be a base blitz against a deep pass. So that's a +1. Tennessee is a -1 on each play. So that makes them even Steven. The roll is only a 4, and this is going to be a deep pass to Justin Gage. A 4 on a deep pass is going to be an interception, though, and that is the second INT of the game. As try to go for the quick strike, and that is that's the danger of throwing the ball deep. Otherwise, you just throw it deep all the time. But the danger is if you roll low, then that's what happens. All right, let's check out the return. The return is going to be a good one. So on an interception and a deep pass, it's the line of scrimmage minus D6 times 2. So the line of scrimmage is a 25. And when we do a D6 times 2, we're going to look at the team that we're rolling for first. And then instead of adding those two things together, it's just going to be a 32. It's not going to be a 6. So it's a 32. So 25 minus 32 takes us down to the end zone, and that's going to be an interception, and it gets run back all the way for 6 points. That's the second pick of the game for Indianapolis. And on the first play from scrimmage, Coach Brian screws it all up. The extra point is going to be good, and just like that, I have put Tennessee in a huge hole. So we're going to have to pass, but we're going to have to be a little bit more conservative than that. So the kickoff is going to be 63 yards. That takes it down to the 2-yard line. And the return is an 8. That's a pretty good one. 33 yards out to the 35. And that's where we'll take over 1st and 10. So Tennessee ball, 1st and 10. And let's start with a screen pass. How about that? Maybe that's a little bit easier to deal with. So the screen goes against the base, and that will be a +1. So that makes it even. And on the screen pass, it's a 2. So continuing to roll very low. So it's a tight end screen, and 2 on a screen pass. That's going to be a tackle for a loss of -4 yards. So that will take it back to the 21. And this is quite an inauspicious start for Coach Hafferkamp and the Titans. This is a medium pass on 2nd down against a blitz. So Indianapolis coming at them. It's by the way, 30-9 is our score. So they're coming at them with the blitz against a medium pass. That'll be a 0, so it's still a -1. The pass goes to Jones. Not sure who that is. 11 on a medium pass is going to be D10 +5. And so that'll be good for 9 yards. Takes it to the 30. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So nice pickup there on 2nd and long. 3rd down and 5. And we'll go with a short pass here. 3rd and 5 against a nickel defense. So the short pass against a nickel is a 0, so they're at a -1 deficit anyway. So 7 on a short pass is incomplete. That also to Jones. So you can see that Tennessee getting behind in the game is a bad idea. So that's going to lead us to a punt. So 4th down, and the punt is going to go for 45 yards. So 10, 20, 30, 40 +5 is to here. Just the second punt of the day for the Titans. And the return is a fair catch. So good punt, 45 yards, and it's a fair catch. So Tennessee is going to Indiana is going to take over at their own 25, and I'm just going to let them do what they do out there. So 1st down and 10. This is going to be a short pass to Dallas Clark against a base defense. So short against a base is a -1. 6 -1 is a 5. 5 on a short pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, so it's going to be an incompletion. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Manning hasn't missed on too many passes today. 2nd and 10. This is going to be a deep pass against the base defense. That's going to be a deep throw to Reggie Wayne. Deep against a base is a +2. So we've got a 13 +2 is 15, and that's going to get them a big gainer here. That's D10 +20. So a 26-yard gain to Reggie Wayne as they go down the sideline. And it's Wayne to, Manning to Wayne for the connection. 10, 20, 30, -1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll spot the ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 in Tennessee territory. Third quarter action here in this game from 2007 between the Titans and Indianapolis Colts. First down play, inside run against the base defense. This is going to be Joseph Adai between the tackles, and a 9 becomes an 8, so that's good for 2 yards. So he hammers it up the middle, and it's going to be second down and 8. Second down play, this is another inside run, this time against the nickel. That's a pretty good call, +2. And this will be a die up the middle. And it's a 7 + 2 is a 9, and that'll be good for 3 yards. Takes it to the Tennessee 44. And it's going to be third down and 5. See if Tennessee can come up with a stop here. Third and 5, this is an outside run to the base. This time it's going to be Keith to the outside. And outside run to a base is going to be a 0. A 16 on an outside run is D6 + 6. So that's going to be a 7-yard gain. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 on the gain, and that's going to lead to a first down. So a nice play is they toss it to the outside, and Keith picks up the first down with a 7-yard run. First and 10 from the Tennessee 37. 6 is going to be a screen pass against a base defense. It's a screen to Gonzalez, and a 33. A 33 is a 6, right? Screen to a base is a +1. 6 becomes a 7. And on a 7, that is incompletion on the screen pass. So good defense as they force an incompletion out of Peyton Manning. Brings up second down and 10. This is a deep shot against a base defense. This deep throw is going to go to Dallas Clark running down the seam. And deep against a base defense is a +2. So 11 on a deep pass. Oh, it's just off his fingertips and incomplete. So that's going to bring up a third down. Manning has missed on 3 of his last 4 passes. Third down and 10 from the Tennessee 37. This is an outside run to a base defense. This will be Keith to the outside again. And it's a 13. So outside to a base defense is a 0. 13 on the outside run is good for 5 yards, but that's going to be 5 yards too short. That'll bring up fourth down for Indianapolis, and they're going to have to try another field goal. Let's see if they can hit again. This will be 49 yards on the field goal. They've already got one 49-yarder. You can see here they have to have an 8, 9, or 10 in order to make the field goal. It's a 6, and they pull that one wide left. So that's 49 yards with the miss. Take the 15 seconds off. And back 7, so at the 39, that is where Tennessee is going to take over first and 10 as they dodge the proverbial bullet here. Our score is 30-9. Tennessee looking to get back into this one. Coach Hafferkamp calling the plays. We're going to have a medium pass, and that's going to come against a base defense. This will be a pass to Justin Gage, a 10 on a medium pass. So medium pass is a +1, so that evens everything out. So 10 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, and that leads to an incompletion. So that brings up second down and 10. Let's do an outside run on second down. This will come against a base defense, and that's a 0, so it's a -1 overall. It's Lindell White busting it to the outside. 11 on an outside run is D6 +1. Come on, big roll. All right, 5 yards. Good gain on the play out to the 44. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 as Tennessee trying to get a first down here. Let's do a short pass on 3rd down. It's a short pass against a base defense. That'll be a -1, so -2 overall, but they did roll kind of big here. The pass goes to Jones. 12 becomes a 10. 10 on a short pass is good for 4 yards, and that's going to take it out to the 48. That brings up 4th down and 1. And I think you got to try to get yourself back in the game here. So we're going to run the ball up the gut. Actually, let's run it to the outside. So outside run on 4th down and short. It's against a base blitz. That'll be a -1, becomes a -2. This is an outside run to Lindell White. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 on the outside run is a -4. So they get dragged down behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, as they just can't get anything going here. So -4. It's a turnover on downs, and up comes Indianapolis with the ball in good field position at the 44. Inside run against a base defense. This is going to be not Vince Young. It's who? Dawson on the inside run. Let's pull that out. Inside run against a base. That's a -1, and a 15 -1 is a 14. And 14 on the inside run is D6 plus D6. So 5-yard gain, and that'll take it down to the 39-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Colts. Indy's 2nd and 5. This will be an outside run again against the base defense. So that's going to be a 0. The run is to Joseph Adai on the outside, and an 8 is a 2-yard pickup. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Colts. 3rd down and 3. This is a medium pass against the blitz. So Tennessee is going to be bringing the house. A medium against the blitz is a 0. A 13 on a medium pass is going to be good for 12 yards, and that's going to be a good first down pickup. So 10, 11, 12 takes it down to the 25-yard line. That pass goes to Joseph Adai out of the backfield for 12 yards from Peyton Manning. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Indianapolis driving, in control of this game. First down, it's going to be a short pass against a base defense, so that's a -1. The pass goes to Reggie Wayne, just out to the outside. 10 minus 1, or 11, is a 10, and D6 plus 2, so that's good for 7 yards. Takes it down to the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 3. Peyton Manning having a good day. 25 pass attempts up to this point. 2nd down and 3. This is going to be an outside run against the nickel defense. That's a +1. The run goes to Keith on the outside again. And a 7, 8 becomes a 2, or becomes an 8, and that's going to be good for 2 yards. They can't quite get the edge. Good job by the Tennessee defense to close it down out there. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Colts with the ball. This is another outside run against the nickel again, so it's going to be a +1 to the offense. And the run is Joseph Adai off the edge. A 9 becomes a 10, and that's going to be 4 yards on the pickup. That takes it down to the 12. It'll be 1st and 10 inside the 12-yard line. That's a first down pickup. Just the 4th rushing first down. Got 12 yards to go. 1st and 10. The Colts driving. This is going to be a medium pass against a base defense. That's a +1. The pass is going to go to Joseph Adai out of the backfield. And that was a 9. A 10 + 1 is an 11. 11 on a medium pass is good for 11 yards. And that's going to take it down to the 1, as that will be a first down play. So 11 yards to Adai. He gets pushed out at the 1-yard line. And we've got our goal line defense now, so you can see all of our goal line plays for offense and defense. So 1st and goal from the 1. This is going to be an inside run against the base blitz. So that's a -2. So about as good as the defense can do. This is Adai up the middle. -2 is basically an 8. 8 on the inside run is good for 2 yards, and even with the blitz coming, they just needed to have a couple of yards there, and they pick it up for the touchdown. The extra point is good, and that's going to be another touchdown here in the 3rd. 37-9, as Indianapolis taking care of business here against a very good Titans team that wound up 10-6, but Indianapolis just too much in this one. So in the 3rd quarter, got 3.5 minutes left, and it's going to be Indianapolis kicking off. It'll be a 2. A 2 is 66 yards plus a D6, so 69 yards on the kickoff. That's 4 yards deep. We'll just kneel that and take the touchback. Another touchback. That's touchback number 4 for Indianapolis in the game. All right, Tennessee comes out. I'm stopping. I'm not calling plays anymore for them. I've not done a good job, and the rolls have just been terrible. So they're going to have to call their own plays now. Short pass against a base defense. So that's going to be a -2 overall. The pass goes to Williams. 14 -2 is 12, and on a short pass, that's good for 6 yards. So they clearly don't need me at the helm calling plays, as they pick up 6 on 1st down. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for Tennessee. We got another short pass, this time against the blitz, as Indianapolis sends a couple of extra guys. The pass is going to go to Boscave, the tight end. What did I say? I said it's a short pass against the blitz. So -2 overall, and an 11 on a short pass is D6 + 2. Just a 3-yard gain. Takes it out to the 34. That's going to leave him 1 yard short, as Scaife is stopped just short of the 1st down. Third and 1 for Tennessee. We got a medium. Oh, I'm sorry, not a medium. Yeah, a medium pass against a base defense. So that's a +1. That's going to make them even overall. The pass is going to go to Jones, and an even pass here, 17. That's a good play. So D10 + 12. That's going to be 18 yards on the 3rd down and 1. So nice pickup there. Vince Young to Jones. Not sure who Jones is, but 18 yards is 10, 20, 19, 18. So that takes it out to the 48 as they cross midfield into Indianapolis territory. They're down 37-9, looking to put a dent in the scoreboard here. 1st down and 10. This will be an inside run against a base blitz. So that's a -1, becomes a -2 overall. The run is to Vince Young, who takes it up the middle himself. 10 on an inside run. That's good for 4 yards. Takes it down to the 44-yard line of Indianapolis. Brings up second down and 6 as Vince with the quarterback carry. He only carried the ball 20% of the carries, so not quite the same as when he was in college. Pro game just a little bit different. He's going to take a deep shot here against a nickel. That's a tough one, as it's a -2. With their -1 becomes a -3. So good defensive call. The throw is downfield to Jones, and 5 minus 3 is a 5. That's going to be a sack on the deep pass. So the sack is for a -4 yard loss, and that's going to take them back to the 48. It'll be third down and 10. We got the first sack of the day, and that will be a, forget what they call that in the NFL. Does it go to your rushing yards? I can't remember. I think it only goes to your team total, something like that. So first sack of the day for the Indy defense. It's third down and 10 from the Indianapolis 48. 1 minute left in the third quarter, and it is third down and 10. A 6 is going to be a short pass against a base defense, and that will be a -1 to go with their -1 overall is a -2. The pass goes to Williams. So 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 on a short pass is going to be a pass deflection, and that's going to bring up fourth down and 10. I think at this point you got to go for it, right? We're nearing the fourth quarter, and just got to try to get this one going. Fourth down and 6 plus. So this is going to be a medium pass against a base blitz. That's a +1, so that does even out everything. So if they can get a big roll here, it'd be good. Justin Gage is going to be the receiver. A 16 on a medium pass is going to be D10 plus 10. So they're going to get a first down, and that's a good for a 14-yard gain on 4th and 10. So a nice pickup there from the Titans offense. 10 and 14 takes it down to the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up first and 10 from the Indianapolis 34, last play of the third quarter. This will be a medium pass against a blitz, and medium against a blitz is a 0. So they're a -1 overall. And this will be a pass to Justin Gage. So an 10 on a medium pass is going to lead to a quarterback hurry, and that's going to end the third quarter. It'll bring up second down and 10 for the Titans as they start the fourth. 15 minutes left in this one. 37-9 is our score as Indianapolis has jumped all over Tennessee. Big plays from the passing game. Couple of interceptions from Vince Young, and one of those definitely on the coach, i.e. me. So, sorry, Vince. I tried to help you out, brother. Second down and 10. Start of the fourth quarter, 15 minutes left in this one, and it's going to be a outside run to a blitz, and that's a -1, becomes -2 overall. This will be Lindell White to the outside. 7 on an outside run is good for 0 yards, and that's going to bring up third down as they get nothing on the outside run to White. Third down and 10, and definitely in 4-down territory here. You're not going to want to be kicking field goals in the fourth quarter down by 30 points. So third down, this is going to be a deep shot against a blitz. So that's a +1. That makes them even up. And the pass is going to go to Bosquet, so down the seam. And a 7 on a deep pass is going to be a quarterback hurry. So that's going to lead to a 4th down play on the incompletion. Fourth and 10. 6 is going to be a medium pass against a nickel defense. So -1, so they're a -2 overall. The pass is going to be to Scaife again as they try to hit him deep down the field. Or deeper, I guess. Medium against a nickel. So -2 overall, 7. Again, that's going to lead to an incompletion. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So second turnover on downs for Tennessee. Indianapolis takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34. Tennessee, just a tough uphill climb there. Not the best offense, really just kind of an average offense. They stayed in games by running the ball and not by throwing the ball. 1st and 10 from the 34. This will be an inside run to a base defense. So it's a -1. And the inside run goes to Joseph Adai. 17 -1 is 16, so that's going to go for 7 yards. Takes it to the 41. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for Indianapolis. So Indy had a hard time at the beginning of the game getting any running game going, but have done much better here toward the latter part of the game. 2nd down, this is going to be an inside run to a base defense, another -1. Adai up the middle again, and it will be an 8, so that's good for 2 yards as they try to get past that 1st down marker and come up just a touch short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for Indy. 3rd down, this is going to be a draw play to a base blitz. It's a -1, so good defensive call there. This is a die up the middle on the draw play. A 5 on the draw is going to be a tackle for loss as they tried to play a little trickeration with them, and they wind up losing 2 yards. Doesn't matter a whole lot as they're mostly just trying to run out the clock here. It is going to lead to a punt though, so let's go ahead and punt the ball. A 2 on a punt is going to be just 25 yards, so terrible punt. 10-20 plus 5. So the ball is down to the 34. And let's see what the return is. Return is going to be a fair catch. So on a short punt, it's high and doesn't go very far and leads to a fair catch. So Tennessee is going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 34. 12 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one. 37. Sorry, 37-9 is our score. And Tennessee trying to get themselves at least some semblance of respect back in this game. They have a medium pass against a base blitz, and that's going to be a 0. So they're a -1 overall. The pass is going to go to Justin Gage. A 9 on a medium pass is going to be a pass defense. So pass knocked away. That's going to lead to 2nd down and 10. Good defense from Indianapolis. 2nd and 10, this is an inside run against the base. It'll be a -2 overall. The run is to Brown up the middle. 6 on an inside run is no yards, and it's just been one of those days for Tennessee. 3rd down and 10. This will be a deep shot against a nickel defense. That's a -2, becomes a -3. The pass goes to Williams, and 5 on a deep pass is going to be another sack. So this is a sack for 1 yard, and that'll be sack number 2 on the day. So it'll drop them back to the 33, and they need to try to go for this one. So 4th and long. It's going to be a short pass against a base blitz. So short against the blitz is a 0. They're a -1 overall. The pass goes to Williams. 14 on a short pass is D6 plus 4. And that's good for 10 yards. That's going to leave them 1 yard short, though. They reach out for it. There's actually a... we're going to challenge the spot on the field. So I don't know if there was a challenge system back then or not, but it's in the game and I'm going to use it. So we have a coach's challenge and we roll right here for the coach's challenge. So if you come up 1 yard short, you can challenge the spot of the ball, which we've done. It's 4th and 11. We gain 10 yards and we're going to challenge the spot of the ball. If it's overturned, then that means it becomes a first down. If it's upheld, that means we lose a challenge, and that's just kind of it. If we had hit it right on the mark, the defense could challenge the spot of the ball, and if they overturn it, then it becomes 1 yard less, and if it's upheld, then the first down stays. But all right, a 1, a 2, a 9, or a 10, and this is going to be overturned. Otherwise, it's going to be a turnover on downs. It's a 9, and after further review, the spot of the ball is going to be at the 44. So that's going to lead to a first down, and big time play there. So one challenge is used. Is that right? They're charged a challenge? Yes, they're charged a challenge, but not a timeout. Sorry, give it to the right team. All right, so they retain their challenge, or they retain their timeout. Sorry. Okay, so that's going to be a gain of 11 and a first down. So may not factor into the game, but kind of one of those little game mechanics that's it's fun to add in a close game. It can mean a lot. This game is a blowout. Probably doesn't mean a lot, but at least keeps the drive moving. So this is going to be an inside run to a base defense, and that's going to be -2 overall. This is Lindell White up the gut. A 6 on an inside run is no yards gained, and we're at 10 minutes left in the game. Tough defense from Indianapolis has really hemmed in the running game for Tennessee. Second down play is an inside play to a blitz. That's a -2, becomes a -3 overall, and this will be Lindell White again between the tackles. 8 minus 3 is 5, and that's going to be another gain of no yards, as there's just nothing up the middle against this Indianapolis defense. Third down and 10. Third and 10. This will be a draw play against a nickel. Might be a good play here. That's a +1 at least. It gets them even on the roll. An 8 on a draw play is going to be another no yard gain. So even when they get the advantage, they just can't seem to get a good roll here, as that's Lindell White up the middle on the draw and brings up 4th down and 10. Got to have a play here. So 4th and long, this will be a medium pass against a nickel defense. So a -2 overall. They're going to need a big roll here as the pass goes out to Williams. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, and that's going to be an incompletion. So a turnover on downs again. This will be the third time they've turned it over on downs. And Indianapolis will take over 1st and 10 from the Tennessee 44. Going to run the ball here to the outside. So we'll just remove that. And this will be an outside run against a base blitz. That's a -1. The run goes to, who is that? Joseph Adai to the outside. And, sorry. Let's do that again. Outside run. Let's just re-roll. Outside run to a base defense is going to be a 0. And this will be a key to the outside. A 5. And that's going to be a tackle for loss for -2 yards. So that drops him back to the 46. Last 2 rushing plays for Indy have been negative plays. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. And we'll run it up the gut. 2nd down and 12. It will be against a base blitz. Inside run against a base blitz is a -2. This is a die up the middle. 9 minus 2 is 7. And that's going to be just a 1 yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 11. On the 1 yard run up the middle. Let's throw a short pass on 3rd down. See if we can pick up the 1st down. 3rd and long. This is against a nickel. Short against a nickel is a 0. The pass goes to Dallas Clark. It's a pretty good person to be throwing it to. And a 14 on a short pass is going to be good for 7 yards. That takes it down to the 38. That's not going to be enough for a 1st down. And that brings up 4th down and 4. 48, 55. Their long field goal is just 40 or 39. I guess I should have taken that into account. There's a bunch of field goals they should have been able to kick. I usually don't go past whatever their field goal long is. So that's why they're sort of here. Is that right? 39 yards is their longest. That doesn't seem right, but I have to look at that. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a coffin corner punt. So we have that here. And basically you roll. There's no run back on this. There's just the punt. And it goes out of bounds somewhere. It's a 9. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 5 yard line. So from the 38, that's going to be a 33 yard punt. Just mark that out of bounds. And it will be Tennessee ball, 1st and 10 at their own 5. All right, 1st down and 10 for Tennessee. They're down 39-9. I'm sorry, 37. Is that right? 28 plus 9, 37. 37-9. Sorry, this hasn't been much of a second half here. I thought Tennessee would mount a little bit more of a comeback, but just not a lot of offense going on against this Indy defense. So 1st and 10. This is going to be an inside run against the base blitz. It becomes a -3 overall. This is Brown up the middle, and -3 is going to be a 6, and that's good for no yards. Brings up 2nd and 10. Let's go ahead and make a call here, a medium pass. Let's see if we can get that pass going. Got an opportunity here with a bigger roll. The pass is going to go to Jones. It is against a nickel defense. So medium against the nickel's a -1. Becomes a -2 overall. 13 on a medium pass. It's good for 11 yards. That'll be a 1st down pickup out to the 16. 6 minutes left to go in this one. And let's keep throwing that medium pass. Let's see if we can get some yardage here. The pass is going to go to Williams. 1st and 10. That'll be against a base. So it'll be even overall. 7 on a medium pass is going to be incomplete. That brings up 2nd down and 10. Let's run a screen pass. Screen pass against the blitz might be pretty good. In fact, it's a +2, so for the one of the rare times they get an advantage here. So they have a +1. The screen is going to go to Bo Scaife, and they needed a 5 on a screen pass. It's going to be a pass deflection, as somebody at the line of scrimmage knocks that one down, and they just can't win for losing in this one. 3rd down and 10 for Tennessee. This will be a medium pass against a nickel defense, so that makes them a -2 overall. The pass is to Williams, and it's yet another small roll. 3 minus 2 is 1, so this is going to be a penalty on the offense. The penalty is a 2, and that's an illegal block in the back. There'll be -10 yards, of course. So, it remains 3rd down. No time off the clock, and we got to throw a deep pass here. We're sort of stuck down 3rd down and forever. Deep pass against a dime, and that's going to be a -3 with a -1, so that's a -4 overall. The pass is going to go to Bo Scaife down the seam. Thankfully, they rolled big here. So 14 on a deep pass, that's going to be good for 20 yards, and that will be a 1st down pickup to the 26. So 3rd down and forever, and they come through with a 20-yard completion to Bo Scaife as he hits a seam, and that's going to be a 1st down pickup for the Titans. Throw the medium pass again. This time it's going to be against a blitz, so that's his -1 overall. This is going back to Bo Scaife. 7 minus 1 is 6. That's going to be an incompletion. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Let's throw a short pass this time. Short pass against a nickel defense is going to be a 0, so -1 overall. The pass goes to Jones. A 3 on a short pass is a sack, and that's going to be for -3 yards. 3rd sack of the game for Indianapolis as they get Vince Young for -3. Take a full amount off the clock, pulling back 3, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Let's throw the deep pass here, see if they can hit on it. 3rd and long, this will be against the nickel. -3 overall, and that's going to be another penalty on. This will be another penalty, another illegal block in the back, -10 yards. Oof. The good part is it stays 3rd down. That's the 3rd penalty of the game for the Titans at 25 yards in penalties. 3rd down and forever. So this is 10, 23. 3rd down and 23. So let's go for a medium pass. 3rd and long. This is against a nickel. They're -2 overall. The pass is going to go to Williams. That was a 14. 12 on a medium pass is D10 plus 6. Come on, big roll. 7 yards. It's better than nothing. Takes it down to the 20. It's going to bring up 4th down and 16. They had an opportunity there. 4th down and 16. Let's go for I think we got to throw the deep pass here. 4th and 16. This is against a base defense. They got a chance here. So that's a +2 with their -1. Makes them a +1 overall. And they might have a chance here or something good. Deep pass goes down to Scaife. An 11, a 12 on a deep pass. Oh, it's killer. As it gets deflected away at the very last minute. And that's going to be another turnover on downs. As Young put it on the money, but couldn't come up with a play. So Indy takes over 1st and 10 at the 20. And these are, as you can imagine, these are just going to be some running plays. Try to melt that clock, run it down. So inside run, right into the teeth of the defense. This is going to be an inside against a base, so that's a -1. The run goes to Dawson up the middle. And 16 minus 1 is 15. D6 plus D6. That's good for 6 yards. Takes it down to the 14-yard line. That'll bring her up 2nd down and 10. 3 minutes left in this one. Good gain on 1st down. 2nd down and 4. This will be another inside run against the base defense, so -1. This is a die up the middle. 6 minus 1 is 5, and that's good for no yards on the gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down at 4. And let's run it to the outside. So we run it to the outside on 3rd and 4 against the base defense. That's a 0, so no advantage one way or the other. This is Keith to the outside, and a 10 on an outside run is good for 4 yards, and that is going to be a 1st down. So we make it to the 2-minute warning. Excuse me. So 2 minutes left in the game. What we're going to do is we're just going to run out, play the clock like normal. So that's an option for you to just say, hey, I don't want to run the 2-minute offense. I just want to do the regular offense. So definitely an option that you can choose in a blowout. Don't feel bound to continue to do the 2-minute offense if it doesn't make any sense. So 1st down and 10, this is going to be an inside run against a base. -1, that'll be Keith up the middle. 5 up the middle is going to be a gain of 0 yards. So no gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10. Another inside run. This is going to be Joseph Adai up the middle against the blitz. It's a -2. 12 minus 2 is 10, and that's good for 4 yards. So it takes it down to the 6-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. And 3rd down and goal. I guess we're in a goal line situation. So 4 yards. And 3rd and goal from the 6. This will be another inside run. 3rd and goal from the 6. A 5 is going to be against the base defense. So a -1 on the play. This is Joseph Adai up the middle. 20 minus 1 is 19. Up the middle, that's a D10 plus 8. Doesn't matter what it is. He's going to score with that +8. So that's going to be a run up the gut for 6 yards and a 2nd touchdown for Joseph Adai, as we have 30 seconds left in this one. The field goal is missed. The extra point is missed, so that's going to be just a 6 there. And we are going to kick off. It's an 8, and so that would be 65 plus a D6. Well, let's see if there's a run back at least. 65 plus a D6 is 67 yards, so I'll take it 2 yards deep in the end zone and run it out. Maybe there'll be a touchdown. No touchdown, just a 16-yard gain. Takes it out to the 14. So 67 with a 16-yard return. And that takes us to 15 seconds. We're just going to run the ball out. We'll call it no yards on a rush, and we'll call that the game. So the Colts win this one by a total of 28, 34 plus 9, 43. 43-9 as they wax the Tennessee Titans at home. Just jumped all over them. Let me pause this and I'll come back with some of the totals for the teams. All right, and back with the totals in this one. Indianapolis wins 43-9 over Tennessee at home in 2007. For Vince Young, 22 of 43 for 206 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The rushing game non-existent, 19 carries for 14 yards. They had a negative yards per carry. And then for the Colts, it's 20 of 28 for 277 for Peyton Manning, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He did get sacked 1 time. And Indianapolis had 3 sacks of Vince Young. Rushing, 41 carries for 104 yards, not a great yards per carry, especially at the beginning of the game here. But had 2 touchdowns and no fumbles. The 2 touchdowns to Joseph Adai. So this is using play action football. You can get this 2007 season at clarkandaddisongaming.com, and also have 1985 and 2023. So check out the game. You can play it at under 2 hours. We're at 56 minutes now, so total between the first and second half is under 2 hours, and you can see it's play-by-play. There are a few things where we don't go into a ton of detail with penalties and the kicking game and interceptions and stuff like that, but you get a lot of detail here. In the passing game, you get a player finder, and the game is constantly evolving as well as we speak. So 1991 will be the next set, and go out and try this game out. If you go to clarkandaddisongaming.com and you click on the big green button in the top right, if you're on a desktop computer, that'll take you to all of our games. And if you look on the left side, you can see Play Action Football. Just click that link and it'll show you all the play action seasons that we have available, including the free demo. The demo is the 2023 AFC and NFC championship teams, so you can play out the back end of the playoffs with those 4 teams, get a sense of how the game plays, and you can look through the guidebook, check out some of the additional sort of features like momentum, which would have helped Tennessee maybe in this game. And there's some different things to kind of even the playing field between these 2 teams that I didn't play with here. But in the end, Tennessee just didn't have enough offense against this tough Indianapolis defense. Indianapolis 13-3 won the AFC South, and the Tennessee Titans 10-6 were either maybe tied for second in the South with Jacksonville, I want to say. But they did not win the AFC South. And so this divisional matchup goes to Indianapolis. The actual game was a little bit tighter than this. It was within a touchdown, I think. But Indianapolis did win. All right. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, but you like what we're doing here, or you keep coming back, just go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Those are all good signals to YouTube that something good is happening over here at the Clark and Addison YouTube channel. And they'll begin showing it to more and more people, these games, and get more people exposed to the games that we have here. If you like baseball, we got lots of baseball. If you like basketball, you can check out Up-Tempo Basketball and some other games that we have at clarkandaddisongaming.com. And lots of things to tickle your fancy with the major sports at least. And go check it out and see if there's something for you. If so, then happy gaming. I hope that everyone enjoys this. I do this because I enjoy the puzzle of figuring out a game, but I also enjoy that other people are having fun doing something that I made, and that the games are enjoyable to people. All right. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section below. Otherwise, I will check you out when another video comes along. And I've got some things coming up in the future, more baseball coming onto the channel. And I'll continue to play more of the football games too, especially as 1991, which will be the next season. As it gets a little bit closer to production, then we will I'll be playing some of those games as well. So look for those stars of the early 90s, and kind of in between the 85 season and this 2007. So you're kind of getting in, it's like Warren Moon and Jim Kelly, and, it's great. Some really good Oiler teams, really good Buffalo teams back then in the early 90s, and you're starting to see the Cowboys dynasty begin to get built up and those types of things. So some really fun things that are happening in that time frame. So be sure to come back and check those things out. All right, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.